The Liberty University wrestling team is back on the mats and is starting practice for their 2021 season. They had a slow start due to COVID-19 with only being able to do weight training, but now they're back on the mats and ready for some action.
It's been a crazy year, obviously, and we are excited to get back on the mat. It's been a long time waiting. We've had the guys here since the end of August and improvising, going outside, keeping our social distancing up that way. But as you know, a sport like wrestling, it's pretty hard to do to social distance. So what we did is we implemented some pretty high-tech air filtration systems and keeping a protocol by maintaining small groups, and then we're raring to go. But yeah, we're excited and look forward to competing in about 10 days.
Yeah, obviously dealing with the COVID restrictions, we had to do it by the book. We had to wait for the special air filtration system. I mean, it was a long wait. We were a little antsy to begin with, and then we had to take another week off due to some guys getting sick. But we got back on the mat and we're training hard and getting ready for this upcoming duel.
Well, yeah, just, starting off, the year isn't, exactly the season, we'd hope it would be, but it's always a blessing just, getting after it on the mat. You really just got to go with what comes at you. I think we've handled that pretty well, just, dealing with it and, trying our best to, make the season a good outcome.
Last season, the Flames wrestling team lost a large class to graduation. Some key wrestlers went out with that class, but over the summer, they were able to bring in some great all-star recruits to their team. With these recruits, this team now has a stronger lightweight class of wrestlers, which is a first for the team.
Yeah, the team culture, I've been around it a good while, coming here some in high school, and it's definitely a culture you want to be around, it's going to be different from what I'm used to in high school, but just being around these guys and seeing the work ethic they have, it's just amazing, and being able to come out here every day and practice with them, it truly is a great culture to be around. So.
It's tough to lose guys like Sam Carroll, Austin Amos, Dave Smith, like all those leaders that I've been here since I was a freshman, and so so now it's my job to help get these young faces right on the right track, establish our culture. Well, not establish it, but maintain it. And a lot of the guys here are working hard, and I love to see it, and they're on the right track. And they've got a lot of talent in this class. I'm very excited to see what they can do.
Due to COVID-19, most of the Liberty wrestling team's fall tournaments were canceled. But coming up, they will be facing up against other schools in the Virginia Duels tournament. This will be the true litmus test to see how far they've progressed in their training and what will need to be worked on before they start the spring 2021 season.
We're kind of taking this a day at a time, but you're right. That Virginia Duels usually serves as a showcase for us and a kind of a gauge, if you will, as to where we are, at that time of year. But yeah, it's going to be interesting because when we leave for Thanksgiving, guys are going to be off a week. We're coming back. When everyone else is not coming back, we'll be training for about 10 days, and then I have to release them to Christmas. And then from then on out, we bring them back right after Christmas, and we're here for that 10-day required, for lack of a better term, incubation period. All I know is that our guys are eager to compete, and I think at that time, like every other school, there's a lot of question marks, and so we'll be on par with every other school, I believe.
Virginia Duels, it's always a tough tournament. It's not easy. You have schools from all over the country, but really big thing for me is just getting the college pace. It's not high school where you're on your own pace. It's high level and great technique with kids from all over, so you really have to get used to that, and being prepared. That's the biggest thing, is just being mentally prepared for it all, and just going out there and getting after it. So.
Due to a long winter break, there won't be much time to practice and hone in on some skills due to COVID-19. But when they come back in January, the team is hopeful for a strong placing at the National Duels Tournament right before they go and compete at the NCAA National Tournament.
Well, it's going to be a little different this year, obviously, with all the COVID and everything. We're not going to have as many tournaments, so we're going to be a little lacking in competition, but I don't think for a doubt that we won't be ready to go out there and win another championship. I still don't think another team is even close to us.
We are planning as if it is going to happen. We're planning as if the national duels are going to be in the last week of January, and the nationals will be in mid-March. And as far as what I anticipate is, I anticipate another national championship, both in the national duels as well as the Grand Nationals as our finale. But yeah, it's obviously a lot of things have to come to place. But again, I'm just comparing where we are in light of across the country from state to state, and everyone's dealing with the same thing that we are. But I think we have the depth this year to have another stellar performance.